What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. I'm SwipaCam, and welcome to my channel. Y'all, we did it. 3,000 subscribers in about 3 months and 10 days. 3,000 already, and we just getting started. And y'all, get ready. This week, we're about to drop the biggest and best video this channel has ever had. And y'all, we're going to blow up like crazy. So buckle up your seatbelts. Get ready. So I just got done watching the Denver Nuggets playing against the Orlando Magic on April 4th, 2021. And the Denver Nuggets squeaked with a win. 119 to 109. And y'all, for that first half, I thought it was still April 1st. I thought it was still April Fool's Day. I saw it ain't no way this team gets blown out by the Utah Jazz by 30-plus points. Ain't no way they show up on a back-to-back in Denver against a better team, a more complete team with more pieces that just beat the Clippers. Were up by 18 points against the Clippers. They were up by 25 points against the 76ers without Joel Embiid, but still they were 6-2 in their last 8. They were just up against a 23-23 team, I believe, in the Atlanta Hawks. They were up by 20-plus points in that game. I said, ain't no way. They down 18 points, and sure enough, they were. But y'all, sometimes that's basketball. There's a lot of things we're going to talk about tonight, but it's just basketball. Sometimes when you're playing against an inferior team that's really bad and they got embarrassed, they're going to come out gunning. They're like, we played against the Jazz. We got blown out, didn't show up. We're about to play against another team who's good, better, or just as good in the Denver Nuggets. We can't go out and get embarrassed. Wendell Carter Jr. said we can't get embarrassed. R.J. Hampton's coming back to Denver. Didn't want to get embarrassed. Wanted to put on a good show, and he did. R.J. Hampton tonight, y'all. For the real Denver fans, for the R.J. Hampton fans, R.J. Hampton, 33 minutes, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from the three-point line. He was a minus 15, but he looked good. He was hustling. That's what the Denver Nuggets saw. That's why they gave up that first-round pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder for him. It's worth it, man. That kid's going to be a player. Mad respect for R.J. Hampton. But, y'all, we got to talk about, we got to talk about a few people tonight, y'all. Let's start out with the man who had his homecoming against his former team, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Clamps Gordon. Aaron Gordon tonight, 35 minutes, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 of 13 from the field, 1 of 1 from the three-point line, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 blocks, only 1 turnover, and he was a plus 12 tonight. Aaron Gordon looks amazing next to Nikola Jokic. He looks great slashing when Jokic is at the top of the key. He looks great slashing off the weak side corner, the weak side wing when Jokic is in the post. He looks great in transition. Aaron Gordon was all over the place defensively. He looked really good. He looked really good tonight. Okiki had a drive to the basket and a spin where he tried to pull what the Kawhi Leonard did when Kawhi Leonard got his shot blocked by Aaron Gordon, tried to get inside and then turn outside off that inside shoulder. And wall him off and put it up with the right hand. Aaron Gordon was right there again, man. Aaron Gordon is going to be a problem for everybody in the Western Conference and then soon to be in the NBA Finals because of how versatile he is on this team. Aaron Gordon had 24 points, but he didn't force no shots tonight. He didn't force any shots. Aaron Gordon had the same amount of minutes as Will Barton. He had less minutes than Jokic, Murray, and Porter. But he was 24 points on 10 of 13 from the field and playing great defense. And even Wendell Carter Jr. was about to go for a dunk in the fourth quarter, man. And this was when the Nuggets were streaking. And he was about to go up with a dunk in the fourth quarter. And Aaron Gordon was like, nah, not today. Locked him up. Stole the ball right out of his hands. Aaron Gordon looks really good, man. We got to give a shout out to Aaron Gordon tonight. Nikola Jokic, man, this is going to open up a whole can of worms that I'm sure many of you are aware of if you watched the game. If you didn't watch the game, just settle in. So Jokic tonight, 38 minutes, 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 16 assists. 17, 9, and 16, just missed another triple-double. 5 of 11 from the field, 0 of 1 from the three-point line. Only shot the ball twice in the second half, I believe. 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Missed 2 free throws back-to-back in the first half. He had 1 steal, 4 turnovers, and he was a team-high tied, plus 15 tonight. In a game, they won by 10. Man, I don't know what's going to have to happen if they're going to have to pull a Lakers. Because remember, I want to say maybe after Game 3 in the Lakers series, the Lakers sent in a bunch of film into the NBA to basically to argue their position in the playoffs for foul calls that were getting missed, and then they ended up shooting like 26 free throws like through 3 quarters the next game, something crazy like that. I don't know if they're going to have to do that for Nikola Jokic, but they're going to have to do something, man, because Jokic was getting hacked, robbed, assaulted. He was getting assaulted in the paint tonight and was getting no calls, and it got so bad. Wendell Carter Jr. went down. Jokic was about to do a fadeaway jumper. Wendell came down on his right hand and on his left arm, dislodged the ball, didn't get a call, so Jokic got Jokic with these anger fouls. Got a foul against Terrence Ross, and did he get administered? It was a common foul, but he could have got a tech. He could have got thrown out the game. He made incidental contact on accident with the referees. Momentum carried him there, but the refs were just awful. They were just awful, just pitiful. It's just wild to me that, again, Jokic had 9 free throws tonight, but he should have had 15 or 16. And then, again, he's had 5 games this year where he has 0 free throws. Like, there's going to have to be something done. And, again, two of these were late-game free throws when they were just fouling just to foul. So, I don't know when Michael Malone's going to have to get a tech in the game, if Tim Connolly's going to have to send in some tape to the NBA. You're like, look, man, you got the betting favor for the MVP. The odds maker's favorite for MVP is Nikola Jokic, and he has 5 games playing center, spending most of the time in the post or in the restricted area, and has 5 games without free throws. And this evidentially is clear evidence that he is not getting his foul calls, and something has to be rectified, because you can't have an MVP not getting foul calls. Embiid came back yesterday. How many free throws did he have? Like 13 or 14? First game back? It's outrageous, and it's to the point of laughable watching the game. Even if you're somebody who's not biased, who's not a Nuggets fan, even if you don't watch Nuggets basketball, you would have to be able to look like, all right, Joel Embiid, Jokic, you would assume both of them they have to get foul calls as the best centers in the NBA, 2 of the best players in the NBA, and it's just not happening. There's so many missed calls on Jokic, and it's extremely frustrating. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Again, 16 assists. That's not even his season high, let alone his career high. He was just masterful today, just orchestrating the offense all over. Sometimes I wish he had 24 points tonight, 27 points. Maybe if he took some of those assists and scored some points, had a 39-10 night, 39-11 night. Because, again, now we're fighting for the MVP. But, again, man, it goes to show you that Jokic dominates the games in ways that really only LeBron James can dominate. The dude literally can just sit back and be like, all right, I'm going to dime you up today. So I'm not going to score as much. I'm only going to shoot twice in the second half, but you're not going to be able to stop me. He had 8 assists in the third quarter, I believe. They were down 18. They went into the fourth quarter 85-86. And a lot of that was because Jokic was just absolutely shredding the Magic defense. So, great game from Jokic tonight. Great game. Jamal Murray tonight, 37 minutes, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 of 18 from the field. 3 of 9 from the three-point line. Again, 9 shots at the three-point line. That's what you need. 5 of 5 from the free throw line. 2 steals, only 2 turnovers, was tied with Jokic for a game high, plus 15 tonight. Jamal Murray hit some clutch shots in the fourth quarter. Absolutely clutch three-pointer in the fourth quarter. Got some clutch free throws in the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray was looking problematic. The dude had a reverse jam today. Jamal Murray is just in his bag doing his thing. Jamal Murray obviously was very happy that there were over 4,000 fans back at Ball Arena in Denver tonight. He looked really good in spots. Again, the whole offense, everybody struggled in the first half. The first half was really bad. Like I said, they were down 18 to a Magic team. They ain't got no business being up, 5 points, let alone 18 points. So it just goes to show you that the first half, man, the Nuggets just weren't there. The Magic were making everything as well. So Terrence Ross was going off and shooting all over the place. Terrence Ross tonight, 19 points, but he was 7 of 18 from the field, 2 of 9 from the three-point line. But his bucket, especially in the first half, was big. So Michael Porter Jr. tonight. Michael Porter Jr., man, another double-double, 20 points, 12 rebounds. But get this, y'all, 20 points and 12 rebounds in 36 minutes. But get this, 8 of 14 shooting, 2 of 5 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 block, 1 turnover, a plus 11. So Michael Porter Jr. has a lot of these 8 of 14, 11 of 16 games. Again, Zion Williamson level efficiency, but from the perimeter and mid-range game. It's just unbelievable. Putbacks today, putback offensive rebounds, putback dunks, cutting. Like having Aaron Gordon and MPJ next to Jokic now as cutters, it changes everything because it inverts the offense. Now you got shooters around him. I mean, again, if Aaron Gordon can hit 37% of his threes, I mean, I don't know how you stop the Nuggets. I don't know how you do it. If Aaron Gordon's hitting 37% of his threes, and I mean, MPJ's hitting like 45% of his threes this year. Jamal Murray shooting about 41%. Will Barton shooting around 40%. It's just impossible to stop him. Jokic is he's slicing you up. MPJ is all over the place. Efficient scoring, just really good from MPJ. He led the Nuggets in rebounding, which I can kind of see that going forward. Especially the way that the game is played with the Nuggets now. I mean, again, Jokic is so far away from the paint. Wendell Carter and Mo Bamba really took him away from the paint today, so that's why he only had 9 rebounds. But MPJ just another miraculous game. Will Barton tonight, 15, 18. Sorry. 35 minutes, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 5-11 from the field, 2 of 4 from the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 turnovers. He was a plus 12. He was really good in spots. Will Barton had another missed layup today. He tried to do that fast break, hand whirl around the ball, look back, and then just missed it. Will is just – he also missed another fast break layup, but he made a fast break dunk today. So my thing is Will Barton needs to either dunk the ball or shoot a three because when he tries to lay the ball up, it's just not pretty right now, y'all. It's just not. I think it's part of the injuries, it's rhythm, but it's just I joked on Twitter today, Ryan Blackburn. I said, does he have the most missed layups of any starter in the NBA? And again, obviously I'm being facetious mostly with that, but it appears like that sometimes. So Will Barton, man, decent game today. Monte Morris, welcome back. 18 minutes, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, no turnovers, 1 steal. -4. Jermichael Green tonight, 13 minutes, 5 rebounds, 5 points, 2 of 3 from the field, all 1 from the three-point line. Still kind of in a slump, 1 and 2 from the free throw line, but he put the Nuggets back up. I think it was 85-84. So finally put him back up with an offensive rebound put back today. He was a -2. Facu Campazzo, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from the three-point line, 1 of 1, -6. He and Paul Millsap were the 2 worst plus-minuses on the team today. Y'all, the lineup they used in the second quarter that really burned them, y'all, it was Facu Campazzo, Monte Morris, Jamal Green. It was Facu Campazzo, Monte Morris, Jamal Murray, Jermichael Green, and Paul Millsap. And it was terrible as it sounds. The lineup was as terrible as it sounds. It was terrible, and they were getting blitzed off the court. They were too small, not athletic enough. It just did not look good, and it did not work, and it was terrible. So I hope we never see that again. He got minutes over P.J. Dozier tonight, which I don't really expect going forward, especially when P.J. came in to play defense on Terrence Ross. Did a really good job the rest of the game. Dozier did not score, had 9 minutes, 1 rebound. He was a +2 tonight. JaVale McGee played for the first time tonight, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 steal, 1 turnover. He was a +2. Then Paul Millsap, 6 minutes, no points, no rebounds, no assists, 0 of 4, 0 of 1, -7. So not a great game. The Denver Nuggets won the game. That's really what's most important. They're now 14-3 in their last 17, which is outstanding. Best mark in the NBA. outstanding. 14-3. They only gave up on a bad night 109 points, which, considering how the game started, that wasn't bad. Because they gave it a plus 60 points. It's like 64 points or something like that. Like 64 points or something like that. It wasn't great. So, anyway, man, the Nuggets play against the Detroit Pistons, I believe, on Tuesday night. And then following right after that on Tuesday, on Wednesday they play against San Antonio. Then Friday they play against San Antonio. So first one's in Denver. So again, and then they play Boston on Sunday. So they got a chance, man, to put together a really strong week this week. A really strong week. Nikola Jokic maybe. Again, Nikola Jokic just won Western Conference Player of the Month twice this season. That's twice. First time in Nuggets history a player's won 2 times in Player of the Month in the NBA. So again, y'all, we got Detroit coming up. It wasn't a great game, but they got the win. They're 14-3 in their last 17, keeping everything in perspective. Jokic dominated. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and Aaron Gordon all look really good together. The core 4 is figuring it out, and when the core 4 gets into the playoff situation, I don't think anybody wants to see that. So that's going to do it for this. We will be back for the Detroit Pistons game. Again, we have another video dropping this week. Thank you for 3,000 subscribers. Let's get to 10. Let's go, y'all. I'll see you soon.